So what is this thing we call thriving? I mean, everyone has a different definition of it. In San Diego County, thriving means a way to cultivate opportunities for people in all communities to grow, connect, and really enjoy a high quality of life. It's not about reinventing the wheel. It's about working together and using resources to accomplish common goals with greater success for our community. The Thriving Plan takes a broader look at how we plan for future growth. Community gathering places to live, learn, work, and play, and to coordinate long-range planning for our infrastructure and other needs.
For our communities to further prosper, we need to add more sidewalks and pathways and encourage active transportation, resulting in more people walking and biking.
Thriving means partnerships to make these ideas happen. We partner with Sandag on transportation.
Sandag for years has been working at trying to improve the transportation system in a way that enhances the quality of life for everyone in San Diego, providing more choices for people to walk, to bike, to have better access to public transit.
Eventually, though, you're going to park that car. You're going to get off the bus or the trolley or your bicycle and be home. See, in order to be a thriving region, we also have to work on housing.
We'll be working closely with our partners to support the affordability and availability of housing throughout our region. As our population ages, it's important that we support access and availability of affordable housing to not only those that are elderly, but also individuals with disabilities. And lastly, we'll be working with those same partners on universal design principles, both in new construction and in rehabilitation projects.
We'll work with local law enforcement, businesses, and social service agencies to expand crime-free multifamily projects that are linked to economic opportunities. And those economic opportunities are huge. So one thing we heard time and again from residents and stakeholders is housing is never affordable if there are no jobs, no economic opportunities in the region.
We're preparing our future workforce for the future jobs.
The training and education we prepare our students for and our young adults has to be driven by the private sector. And the county understands that implicitly and completely because that's the way they run their business.
And I think moving forward, threading all these initiatives together and making sure that we're not looking at things in silos, but as a whole comprehensive approach for our entire region is what Thrive's going to do in the future.
County government doesn't run schools, but we partner with groups to offer internships and help connect students with employers and help with reading and writing for all ages. Being engaged is an important way of improving your community. That's why in the Thriving Plan, part of it focuses on civic engagement.
One of the fundamental aspects of civic engagement is being involved in the election process. This includes volunteering at the polls and exercising your right to vote. As part of Thriving, we want to increase access and participation by working with our volunteers as well as our community-based organizations to educate our citizens about the voting process. This includes registering to vote and voting.
And volunteering is a great way to be involved in the community. And volunteers come in all types, like Chuck LaBerge, who specializes in Native American flutes. He teaches visitors at Felicita Park about Native Americans and their music. These senior volunteers go through orchards and glean extra fruit and set it aside for those in need. You do all this by working with community partners to help figure out what volunteers are needed and where.
Good boys.
And strengthening a real regional volunteer network that includes looking for opportunities where veterans and students can volunteer with the county, possibly with an eye toward future careers. Volunteering, being outdoors, all important parts of being in a vibrant community. The arts is also a way to connect to that vibrancy all around you.
The arts are a powerful tool for promoting vibrant and thriving communities. They create jobs, they promote cultural tourism, and they attract businesses to the region.
Arts organizations around the county will work together to be stronger, to broaden their audiences and be accessible for all people, including arts programs in schools. The natural environment is also very important. With Thriving, the county will capitalize on its track record of being a real leader in environmental issues, clean water, clean air. You know, the environment also has a lot of stakeholders. like our nearly $2 billion ag industry.
Future success is going to come from a partnership with the county, which can continue to support agriculture through programs such as the purchase of agricultural conservation easements or revising regulations that allow for accessory uses on farms such as ag tourism. Now, strategies to preserve agriculture need to be more than just preserving farmland, but also need to make certain that agriculture remains economically viable for current and future generations of farmers.
3, 2, 1. The county opened its much-anticipated waterfront park, going from parking lots to park in a matter of months. The park is more than just a bunch of trees and a long fountain. It's a meeting place. And that opening day event was a great example of that partnership between community and government, which is really key to the Thriving Plan. In order to build better health and live safely and be thriving, you need to have a vision. You need to have buy-in from community partners, and you need to have leadership that can bring it all together to build a safe, healthy, and thriving San Diego County.